nomor screening ya.
Iya.
Ya,
Hilda Kimi. Karena mereka udah punya Kimi juga.
karena chance satu. Possibility untuk menuju ke arah Assassin sebenarnya besar untuk alter ego. Kita tahu Yasuke. Kenapa gue bilang besar? Lihat Om, tidak ada satu hero yang sangat menakutkan dari Yasuke yang di ban. Fanny.
Iya.
Lancelot kita juga lihat masih terbuka karena Kairi bermain, Yasuke bermain.
Iya. Dan jangan lupa Yasuke bagusnya gak cuma assassin.
Untungnya sekarang Grok di awal itu menandakan mereka tahu Onic gak bakal ngeredam permainan mereka yang agresif.
Ya.
Onic juga gak bakal ngelepasin jungle sudut pandang dari Yasuke. That's why Hilda di pick ketiga.
Oke.
Tapi udah direspon dengan Grok di pick awal nih Lim.
Iya. Dan semua udah di planning sebelum draft, Ji. Serius, karena
Iya.
Valen first ban ini,
Iya.
itu udah bener-bener masuk di plannya dia.
Iya.
Sampai dia first pick Grok.
Tapi Nohari juga. Ini Leomord mau
Nohari.
di-ban kan Leomord nih?
Leomord ini depending Om. Kalau ngomongin di ban, mungkin akan di ban sama Onic menurut
Iya.
gue.
Karena kalau enggak Leomord Freya itu bisa jadi kombinasi bagus banget.
Yes.
Ya, AE akan lepas. Dia bisa pakai.
Ya,
Tapi
betul.
kalau Onic pakai, menurut gua lumayan overkill, Om. Mereka dia nggak punya asuransi late game yang enak banget kecuali tiba-tiba nanti gold lane ya, real asuransi late game.
Oke. Aspen dulu nih. Karena ya ngelihat Fanny yang di-ban, ya udah Yasuke juga, Lancelot is oke. Leomord sempat dibuka. Leomord.
Ya, Onic yang ban.
Iya, soalnya kombinasi Leomord dengan Freya itu bahaya banget. Kalau tadi kalian lihat kombinasinya itu kan, misalnya Joy dengan Freya,
Ya,
itu pasti lebih ringkih kan buat jadi jungle.
benar.
Kalau Leo bisa nabrak. Jadi
Kejar-kejaran
sama-sama
dua-duanya.
nabrak. Iya, dua-duanya bisa nabrak.
Oke, last ban berarti dari Alter Ego. Sekarang mana nih? Masih ke gold lane kah?
Kari kalau emang mau enteng.
Kari masuk lah ya. Tapi gua rasa Kari ini lumayan dipancing juga, Om.
Kasih aja ya.
Iya.
Single
Bisa-
target.
By the way bisa jadi Kari itu dipakai sama Alter Ego loh. Kalau nggak diambil di pat.
Kalau Karinya diambil sama Alter Ego, sekarang kondisi dari Alter Ego mungkin ya dari junglernya ini
Bastion.
akan lebih sustain seperti Feredrin.
Guinevere mungkin bisa
Guinevere
juga.
boleh, tapi kayaknya kalau Guinevere melihat posisi saat ini, mereka fit innya lebih di arah Onic untuk junglernya dan Kairi.
Oke, tapi Joy. Wow, 2 magical damage nih, Om.
Oke, ditutup.
Joy ya. Joy Kimi. Menyimpan gold untuk menjadi tanda tanya nanti. Apakah fighter atau marksman?
Fighter atau marksman? Kalau gue lebih suka fighter untuk kali ini. Marksman, jujur, ini akan menjadi bulan-bulanan warga dari Lutfi ataupun Kairi nantinya.
Entah itu ambil Freya di gold lane atau cicinya taruh gold lane sih.
Cici Targulten gue suka Lim. Biarin EXP-nya untuk head to head dengan seorang Yuzong maybe lapu-lapu.
Esme pun kayaknya buat ke zoning ke Kimi nanti enak deh.
Atau mau Uranus kali
Di
ya?
late game-nya ya.
Esme ya, gue lebih suka lapu sih jujur.
Cuma hati-hati ya, ini kombinasi Joy sama Kimi.
Aku
Jenis
juga
one-nya si Joy bikin Kimi makin sakit.
Oh,
Oke,
Sora.
Oh, suara gold lane kah?
Dan Gwyn.
Gini bro.
Power. Dan lastnya sekarang. Kalau mau marksman, better yang punya Purify, udah jelas. Tapi untuk Purify juga, wah Fedora strike ada.
Berarti kali ini mungkin Skylar harus mikirkan head to headnya dia Sora sih.
Ya. Esmeralda ya.
Head to headnya Sora.
3 magical damage. Basicalnya ngandelin di Lutfi dan juga Keyboy berarti ya.
Ya, seharusnya untuk item defense Magic ini bakal menjadi prioritas
Ya, Radiant
bagi
Armor.
Alter Ego.
Athena Shield akan muncul harusnya di awal-awal.
Yep. Dia untuk draft dari masing-masing tim.
Om Awa, pilih.
Saya ada di Onic.
Lim,
Aku Alter Ego game 1.
oke. Alter Ego atau Onic? Gue lebih suka draft dari Alter Ego. Tapi kita bakal melihat apakah Alter Ego berhasil menghadapi raksasa dari Indonesia. Juara region yang pernah mereka lawan di Grand Final kemarin. Mampukah performa mereka sama atau Sky King is back? So M7, mana tepuk tangannya? Let's go to the lane of town.
Oke, dengan match up non-marksman berarti di gold lane ya.
Yep.
Ini akan membuat kayaknya nggak bakal terlalu bertempur di gold lane ya. Mereka akan bawa farming dulu. Ternyata cicinya yang di gold lane ya. Gue sempet pikir kayak Selangor gitu kan.
Iya.
Soranya.
Tadi gue juga
di
mikir
gold.
gitu, tapi ternyata langsung di shifting ya.
Ternyata enggak. Ada Cici
Cici
versus
go.
Esmeralda.
Karena Esmeralda pick yang mungkin ngerubah posisi dari Soranya Om. Bakal
Iya.
lebih enak di laning untuk sosok seorang Cici.
Tuh, tapi tengahnya langsung di freeze lane juga sih.
Dan ini hero-nya Sans. Dari pertama kali dia terbit menjadi professional player dan dia juara MDL. Ini hero sangat mengerikan untuk di tangan San.
Ya, globalnya dulu dia. Tapi ya, balik lagi. Kiboy dengan hero screening. Ini bakal mematikan langkahnya Alex harusnya, tapi lompatan.
Oke,
Purify.
Yasuke memancing Purify, tapi di belakang sana udah ada Kairi yang stay by posisi. Apakah Yasuke terdapat flash? Skylar melakukan rotasi dengan sangat cepat menuju para pasukan dari tim Onic. Kehilangan first blood atas jungler, kerugian yang sangat melimpah untuk para pasukan dari tim Alter Ego.
Ya, balik lagi dengan hero pegangannya Sans. Dia nggak takut sama sekali di area mid. Oh, Flicker Nino. Gempong Flicker lumayan.
Enggak ada lagi yang bisa selamatin, Lim. Dibandingkan dia harus first blood.
Ya. Emblem Mage ya. Tadi ada yang sempat pakai Kim Emblem Fighter ya?
Ya ada tadi sempat. Tapi Weakness Finder nih berarti buat Kimi memang ya. Sering kita lihat juga. Dan Emblem Support untuk Skylar. Extra movement speed yang dicari dan juga ada Golden Reduction di sana. Tapi midnya ini jadi bulan-bulanan Sans ternyata. 1 melawan 2 masih bisa ditahan terutama kalau ini memang Aleknya kelihatan terus nih.
Ya, dan itu rugi banget sih. Karena 1 lawan 2 bikin Kiboy bebas banget. Dia pengen jalan kemanapun aman gitu kan. Entah itu sekedar ngasih vision, entah itu memang mau ngasih pokingan damage. Nah, ini contohnya nih. Ada vision ke arah Yasuke. Dan udah level 4, hati-hati ya. Yasuke bisa makan nanti. Bareng sama Parsha mungkin.
Benar. Mungkin satu-satunya yang harus dihindari dengan Onyx sekarang adalah Special Migration.
Flicker.
Oh,
Oke,
Alek.
tapi lihat Alek. Dua flicker informasi didapatkan oleh pasukan dari tim Onic Indonesia. Turtle yang pertama akan mendapatkan satu kesempatan yang sangat kuat untuk mereka berada di laning dan juga tim fight lane.
Itu dia. Yasuke. Dia ngebuka sendiri tadi. Dan Nino akan dihambat sepertinya.
Wah, Nino nggak bakal bisa bantuin Yasuke kali ini dan Yasuke harus kehilangan turtle-nya. Terlalu jauh dan sekalipun tadi Yasuke masuk ini akan berbahaya banget. Mencoba untuk menangkap Kiboy, satu-satunya bisa dimakan oleh para pasukan dari tim Onic Indonesia. Karena bakal coba dikejar oleh para pasukan Onic untuk menukarkan 1 untuk 1. Tapi tidak ada yang bisa ditukarkan oleh Lutfi.
Ya.
Setidaknya ada punishment, at least.
Ya, bahkan dari awal gue ngeliat gerakan dari Yasuke itu bukan gerakan dia mau ngambil turtle. Dia memang mau cari orang aja.
Ya.
Makanya dia nggak ada yang bukain kan dari visionnya. Padahal kalau ngomong bukain, Alek bisa tadi bukain.
Oke, dia bakal coba dimakan kembali. Kiboy, tapi nampaknya perpasukan dari tim Onic Indonesia langsung melakukan respon terhadap Skylar. Salah satu gold laner. Dia bakal langsung respon dengan sangat cepat, tapi Flicker for Defense dikeluarkan menjadi target utama. Dengan Purify yang masih ada, Yasuke memilih untuk gagal mendapatkan Sans. Tapi menargetkan ke arah Kiboy untuk kesekian kalinya. Masih terlalu jauh dan bakal memaksa ke arah Kiboy. Kali ini gak worth it sama sekali, Kiboy masih selamat. Yasuke bakal coba dikejar abis-abisan dan Kiboy membuat dirinya selamat. Plus, walaupun Flicker harus keluar, tapi lihat apa yang dilakukan oleh para pasukan dari tim Alter Ego. Mereka jadi nggak bisa melakukan rotasi ke lane lainnya. Contohnya Nino, yang saat ini dalam underlaningnya.
Ya, space-nya nggak ada. Wait, item pertama hijau mage jenis one sepertinya om.
Yap. Bakal menuju ke sana ya dia ya. Oke. Agak beda mungkin buat item first-nya. Tapi yang jatuh talisman selesai untuk Esmeralda atau untuk Skylar. Lebih cepat untuk pemberian dari Stardust Dance dia. Dan ya, bagaimana dari Fury Hammer masih jadi modal utama juga untuk Lutfi sekarang. Tinggal nih ya. Apakah memang dari Kairi akan build second itemnya Holy Crystal seperti biasa?
Harusnya iya sih, karena itu menurutku core item ya untuk Joy sendiri.
Genius satu waktu.
Jenisnya ya.
Abis itu Holy.
Holy.
Ya, kita tunggu lah. Defensi Kairi kan.
Ya, dan gue penasaran dengan Jennifer-nya, dia konsentrat duluan. Oh, Kiboy ketangkap.
Berhasil menangkap Kiboy, tapi kali ini akan bisa di-commit di belakang sana. Harusnya tidak ada flicker dan hilang dengan adanya Nino menggunakan Thunder Moment. Heaven's Wrath masih ada available untuk Nino sendiri. Membuat para pasukan dari tim Onic Indonesia mereka kehilangan Kiboy di saat adanya Turtle. Tapi poin utamanya adalah mau nggak Alter Ego komit terhadap Turtle sekarang? Karena mereka ngelepasin sedikit momentum dan mereka melewatkan keuntungan mereka untuk bisa mendapatkan Turtle. Sans mengeluarkan Purify. Informasi yang sangat mahal. Yasuke bisa komit menuju ke arah Sans. Dan pertukarannya, apakah worth it?
Harusnya nggak se-worth it itu juga. Tapi Kiboy udah ngebuka vision bareng Skylar.
Bakal coba dipaksa Kiboy ke arah belakang. Yasuke menjadi pilihan utama, tapi Kairi standby. Target utama dari seorang Dino berhasil mendapat Sans. Dengan tolong di depan sana, Dino berhasil mendapatkan satu poin kill yang sangat mahal. Mencoba untuk menutup jalan dari seorang Kairi dan setelah mereka mendapatkan poin kill mereka menuju ke arah Turtle. Wow, planning strategi yang berhasil dengan sangat mulus.
Yep, karena Purify-nya udah cooldown tadi ya. So, Turtle akan didapatkan secara free harusnya untuk Alter Ego.
Ya, itu planningnya mulus banget, Lim. Mereka pancing Purify-nya. Mereka paksa Kiboy di depan, Yazuke sebagai BT. Oh, ternyata nggak ada yang lihat Nino.
Iya, tiba-tiba nabrak. Cuma ini goldnya masih di Onic, Om.
Iya, masih di Onic. Beda 1000 saja memang ya. Tapi memang targeting sih, kalau bicara soal alter ego. Mereka bagus banget di sana.
Maka coba dipaksa dan bahkan Heaven Rod di depan sana. Langsung overcommit menuju ke Lutfi. Instant kill damage. Cukup menuju ke bottom lane. Mendapatkan Lutfi. Walaupun tidak ada netral objektif yang bisa mereka perebutkan. Tapi menutup Lutfi supaya bisa lebih power lagi dengan Yuzongnya. Itu udah jadi satu hal yang mahal. Dan gerakan alter ego saat ini agak cukup jarang kita lihat di MPL ID kemarin.
Dan jangan lupa ya, skill-skill dari alter ego ini low cooldown loh. Mereka bisa pakai ini terus-terusan.
Tuh.
Kayak dari Nino, dari
Winnieper bahkan.
Yazuke, iya cepet-cepet banget ultinya. Cooldownnya tuh aman lah. Jadi dia bisa ngelakuin itu kapanpun dia mau.
Oke, lihat. Pedal Aztec sekalipun membuat Skylar kali ini kebingungan untuk bisa mempertahankan dirinya. Karena item Skylar juga menuju ke arah Enchantment Talisman udah jadi. Dan dia nggak punya defensif untuk saat ini. Berbanding terbalik dengan adanya Hijume yang udah memiliki satu
itu dia.
Wild Requiem, tapi flicker defensif Nino sedikit terlambat bermain dengan adanya Heaven's Rod. Berhasil mendapatkan Kiboy, akan ke point kill kedua didapatkan dari Skylar. Tapi nampaknya Kiboy menjadi point kill utama udah cukup untuk mereka membuat Onic Indonesia langsung ditarik mundur dari 1000 gold. 800-900 jadi 200 perak saja udah cukup. Kairi fokus menuju ke arah Hijume. Jadi target utama dan Hijume dari dulu sebagai mid laner yang bandel. Menurut gue itu sangat dibutuhkan saat ini. Penting banget dia keluarkan.
Dan Tectonic Charge X Violet Requiem Skylar.
Wild Requiem gak ada yang bisa menyelamatkan Skylar. Kecuali Purify-nya sendiri. Tapi ngomongin ke arah Arvi masih mau lebih. Fokus ke arah sana. Membuat permasukan dari tim Onic Indonesia. Mereka kehilangan banyak sword skill dan juga spell.
Iya. Untuk RP item keduanya mesti Halbert, Om.
Iya.
Ini real galak.
Langsung ya, fokus ke damage juga. Dan memang masih ada pertukaran untuk Onic ID tadi bagaimana bottom turret.
Hijume target utama dan instant kill. Tidak ada kalkulasi terhadap Selut yang datang menuju ke arah top lane. Pertukaran ke arah Skylar pun tidak berhasil. Kairi memilih teamfight terlebih dahulu. Flicker for defensive dan Sans. Out of nowhere dimakan Dino. Dengan tidak ada Purify membuat Dino berhasil melakukan satu point kill kali ini Kairi. Dia masih punya retribution, akankah serang Hijume?
Dicoba.
Bakal coba dipaksa sama Lutfi. Disounding out, Lutfi hantaman pada tubuh ke arah belakang. Dengan adanya tembok tapi gagal mendapatkan turtle. Tectonic Charge dari Alek menutup semua depangan mereka kehilangan seorang Kiboy. Lutfi versus everybody. Yasuke mencoba untuk bertahan, tapi pasifnya gak ada dan Heaven Threat berhasil menutup Lutfi. Damage dari Hijume gak bisa dipendung dan tenggelam. Di depan sana Nino
Kairi
masih melebui. Kairi masih ada satu dash terakhir menyelamatkan dia. Bayangkan kalau tadi ritmenya putus. Selesai Kairi di situ.
Gua rasa Onic ini terburu-buru dan termakan tempo dari alter ego. Untungnya Purple masih bisa didapatkan. Goldnya ditarik dan sekarang dibayar lunas oleh alter ego.
Yes, dan bahkan lihat itu Kairi miss sedikit kelar Om.
Ya, ada temporal dia yang masih bisa aktif juga. Tapi itu dia untuk Onic sendiri. Kembali mereka harus tertinggal sekarang setelah unggul untuk di awal-awal. Dan tekanan dari alter ego sudah mulai masuk. Setup mereka bagaimana bahayanya kalau tidak ada orang yang show di bagian minimap. Itu rumput-rumput sekarang dipegang dengan alter ego e-sport.
Ya. Kairi masih on 2 ya ke Holy Crystal. Masih nunggu lagi, harus dikasih space farming lagi. Sementara dari Skylar ini juga menurut gue bukan jadi target yang pas untuk di gank.
Ya, itulah dangerous grass. Semua rumput menyeramkan. Yazuke berhasil mendapatkan satu orange buff. Membuat permasukan dari tim Onic Indonesia. Mereka harus melakukan sedikit rotasi yang agak cukup ekstrim. Melupakan Skylar, melepaskan Sans. Tapi Kairi mencoba untuk nge-growth ke arah jungle, dikejar abis-abisan sama Nino dan juga Hijume. Mereka terlalu galak, alter ego menggigit Onic balik.
Ya berbeda seperti di MPL kita ya Onic. Mungkin dari dampak patch yang juga memang memperkuat alter ego. Bukan nerf lagi sekarang, tapi buff.
Buff ya. Glowing selesai, Brute Force selesai, Dominance juga selesai.
Barengan ya.
Iya, ini alter ego mereka sudah siap untuk melakukan sebuah team fight yang gede pastinya, apalagi Lord akan spawn sebentar lagi.
Ya ini berkat adanya Kiboy dengan Hilda, Skylar, Esmeralda, Lutfi dengan Yuzong. Mau nggak mau Hijume ada glowing ya saat ini Lim.
Iya.
Mau tidak mau.
Terpaksa ya.
Iya,
Walaupun
terpaksa
damage-nya nggak terlalu gede, tapi memang dibutuhkan anti regen ya. Sementara untuk ya lagi-lagi Onic masih butuh space. Kairi bahkan belum jadi ke Holy Crystal. Di sisi lain Sans juga menuju ke arah Bloodwing. Dan mata di Nino, ingat. Sans gak punya Purify sama dengan ditabrak Nino.
Iya, sekalipun dia punya Purify, dikejar abis sama Nino. Nino selalu menggunakan Thundernya dan Heaven Breath-nya bener-bener membuat petir, bukan sebarang petir untuk para pasukan dari tim Onic Indonesia. Tapi jangan lupakan ada show di arah top lane tadi untuk melakukan clear minion. Fokus target menuju ke arah orang terlebih dahulu. Skylar di depan sana mencoba untuk zoning out Hijume. Trigger disiplin terhadap satu flicker. Membuat Onic tidak akan berani memaksa balik untuk tim fight.
Oke, lumayan aman. Skylar juga kuat di depan. Dan lihat, dimajuin malah sama Skylar.
Ya, dengan poin Starmon sekalipun, Skylar kali ini bakal coba terperangkap di depan sana. Jangan lupakan damage dari Arvi terlalu sakit. Skylar, dia harus keluar. Karena kalau dia nggak keluar, dan Purify yang dikeluarkan oleh Skylar itu terpancing sebelum Lord team fight, ini akan menjadi keuntungan besar untuk Yazuki.
Yap. Dan juga Alter Ego mereka paham nih, mereka tidak melihat mungkin ya kehadiran dari Kairi, sehingga mereka nggak terlalu memaksakan tadi untuk bisa dapetin Lordnya. Cuma dengan tarik ulur modalnya, dan Alter Ego mereka tetap leading dari goldnya juga sekarang.
Dari charge menuju ke arah Sans, target utama mereka. Atau ada Curtain Chaos, ditutup jalannya Arvi flicker dari Messi, tapi Dino is coming, Purify. Dive in terlalu ekstrim, diberikan para pasukan dari tim Alter Ego, bahkan membuat Arvi kali ini mendapatkan kerugian, dipanis plus flickernya. Jadi Lord terbuka, dan bahkan Kairi satu hal, dia bagus banget wave management di arah top lane-nya. Membuat kalau team fight apapun yang terjadi dari Onic di arah bottom lane itu bisa dimenangkan, dia tetap dapat keuntungan. Berlipat ganda.
Skylar kuat banget ini, ngezoning di depan. 2 regen item juga.
Dibuka.
Nino.
Oh, di belakang sana target utama mereka Karki Boy Lotpi. Mencoba untuk menabrak ke arah flag line. Damage-nya terlalu sakit diberikan oleh sosok seorang Nino. Tapi lihat Turtle, bukan lagi menjadi perdebatan. Sekarang sudah menjadi Lord, menjadi sebuah keuntungan. 2 Turtle perdebatan, 1 hanya dimiliki Onic. Gak masalah, karena keuntungan yang sesungguhnya di Lord yang pertama.
Space yang diberikan ternyata cukup untuk Onic eksekusi ke arah Lordnya. Dan sekarang goldnya turun langsung dari Alter Ego.
Jauh ditarik.
Jadi setara lagi, sekarang jadi sama lagi, sama-sama kuat.
Yap. Bisa dibilang sama ya, 500-300. Tidak terlalu jauh juga, dan Lord ada di bagian bawah. Dan ya, dengan Kairi yang berhasil untuk ngerapin di lane jauh tadi, 2 lane tadi di atas, 2 wave minion yang jalan.
Sama mereka harus mulai ingat sih, kalau misalnya mereka nggak boleh overcommit seperti tadi, keuntungan yang mereka sudah pegang, kalau mereka nggak pasti dapetin point kill dan tidak ada following up damage, yang ada malah jadi kebuang sia-sia gitu.
Lumayan setuju. Sekarang harus fokus defense terlebih dahulu, bawahnya di slow push habis-habisan. Kairi wishing lantern, ini buat ngebocorin depan enak banget ini.
Ya, dan Kairi, berkat laning management Kairi tadi lihat di arah top lane-nya benar-benar bagus banget wave-nya. Di arah bottom lane jadi bebas banget. Dan membuat para pasukan dari tim Indonesia mencoba dimakan Kairi! Instant kill! Toren memaksa menuju Lutfi di depan sana, di following up damage dengan sangat baik dan bahkan lihat Dino! Semua sisi diberikan Dino membuat Hijume berhasil mengeksekusi seorang Lutfi. 2 point kill from Onic. Dengan adanya Lord, walaupun Holy Defense-nya tertrigger, itu harga yang mahal. Karena udah gak ada Holy Defense.
Ya.
Kalau tadi ditukar sama Holy Defense sekalipun, Lim, itu tetap gak worth it. Kalau tadi ada ya.
Dan gue ngerasa sekarang temponya bisa pindah lagi sih.
Yap.
Karena ya tiba-tiba aja gitu Onic hilang 2 dengan kondisi dia yang harusnya engage duluan. Dan lihat visionnya dikuasai.
Ya, visionnya dikuasai. Feather Extract-nya nge-zoning out semuanya. Dan bahkan Yazuki nggak kenal takut untuk ngambil jungler dari Kairi. Dan lihat, Nino dengan suara yang menuju ke Skylar. Melihat Skylar masih memiliki Purify, mereka nggak mau commit. Over commit menuju ke Skylar kembali akan membuat masalah untuk Alter Ego yang udah coba ngambil kembali keuntungan mereka.
Oke. Bahkan ngeliat Kiboy dia sebenarnya lari doang tau Kiboy. Dia lari doang ke belakang, cuman itu distraction yang parah menurut gua.
Dan Sans kita bakal menunggu di mana satu item lagi, siapapun yang mendekati Sans itu pasti bakal kebakar abis.
Oke.
Pasti berantakan Om.
Tapi Sun sendiri sangat mengandalkan battle spell. Kalau sampai memang ke-trigger Purify-nya, kayak dari Sun pun sangat susah untuk bisa mendekat.
Ya, makanya dia butuh badan, dan itu dia. Badannya mereka punya Skylar, mereka punya Keyboy. Bakal coba di-commit, Purify Gaming,
Skylar.
17, no way!
Hilang.
Skylar harus ter-take down di saat ada Lord. 24 detik, Skylar 34 detik. Ada perbandingan 10 detik, dan bahkan laning management semua bisa dipegang sama Alter Ego sekarang. Mereka mengungguli sampai 3.000 gold difference, no way.
Dan bahaya banget sih di Lord kalau mereka masih mau kontes. Mungkin salah satu cara untuk Onic kasih Alter Ego yang setup, minta Kiboy bukain, dan habis itu mereka datang ke Lordnya untuk coba steal. Karena itu satu-satunya nih cara yang bisa dilakukan sama Onic ID.
Ya, pastinya dari ya Lutfi juga bisa kan Black Dragon Form. Ngusir semuanya, yang penting mereka snatch saja. Ketika ada Lord tinggal 1/4.
Tapi Nino sakit banget Om. Ini benar-benar harus dikalkulasi dengan sangat tepat karena kalau tidak ini berbahaya sekali. Lihat apa yang diberikan oleh para pasukan dari tim Alter Ego. Mereka memasak karena Keyboy. Damage-nya terlalu sangat flicker defensif telah dikeluarkan. menandakan RP di arah belakang. Fokus ke arah Kimo dapetin satu point kill. Distraction yang sangat mahal. Dikomit RP tapi masih bisa selamat. Nino standby dan bang Tectonic Chop. Menutup jalan permusuhan dari tim Onic. Yasuke fokus menuju ke arah Lot. Berhasil mendapatkan Lot. Mundur ke arah belakang bukan semua jawaban karena saat memegang ke arah Alek. Nino standby. Menjadi body block untuk seorang Alek. Dan Nino fokus ke arah Nino! Targeting utama yang sangat didapatkan Heaven's Front yang mendapatkan poin ke atas slot P. 2 poin kill didapatkan oleh Alter Ego di salah satu muncul. Untungnya Kyrie dengan Electrifying Beat, Winter Crown, gak bisa menyelamatkan Yasuke. No way, outplay! Terjadi Yasuke meng-outplay Kyrie dan one last man standing Skylar. Tersisa.
Lagi Nino.
Dihajar habis-habisan sama Nino dan bahkan Yasuke tidak akan meninggalkan Skylar. Terlalu kuat, terlalu sakit, tapi nampaknya ini satu-satunya yang bisa ngebuat Alter Ego sedikit ngerem permainan mereka.
Lompat terus, Yasuke gak berhenti-henti, targeting yang begitu baik dan sekarang Onic mereka dalam tekanan.
Wah, tadi outplay-nya dari Yasuke itu ngebuat Kyrie pasti gak expect akan hal itu.
Dan kerugiannya jelas untuk Onic.
Jangan lupa juga Nino dengan targetnya dia. Ini berulang kali sanggup untuk mendapatkan sans dan bahkan ada bonus tadi. Dapetin loot P.
Wah, ini Lordnya udah mulai jalan dari atas. Dan ini jadi Lord yang bahaya sebenarnya untuk Onic.
Oke, Lord yang sangat bahaya. Menjaga top lane. Best to red di cover dengan sangat sulit. Mereka tidak punya high ground yang pasti. Dengan ada Farsha dari para pasukan dari tim Alter Ego. Memaksa menuju ke belakang. Tapi Yasuke. Skylar target utama mereka, tapi Purify telah menyelesaikan semuanya. Mencoba menetralisir, tapi jangan lupakan Super Minion masih bergerak di 3 wave. Yasuke terlalu nakal, terlalu bandel, dan bahkan untuk di-commit sekalipun Yasuke masih terlalu tebal dengan adanya Winter Crown di dalam dirinya.
Mereka butuh waktu yang sangat lama sebetulnya. Kalau memang mau komit ke arah Yasuke.
Perlu Alek.
Wah, dicoba.
Alek kali ini masih belum memiliki flicker. Tapi kalau misalnya ngomongin Tectonic Chart ini cukup. Yasuke di depan sana berhasil melakukan 1 point kill. Lutfi terlalu dalam, damage terlalu sakit dan Dino berhasil memancing Keyboy keluar dari base turretnya. Kehilangan Keyboy menjadi sebuah petanda tidak ada badan untuk Onic Indonesia. Tapi flicker yang dikeluarkan Keyboy masih worth it dengan apa yang dipegang oleh Nino. Apa yang dipancing oleh Nino dengan torrentnya. Tapi saat Purify menyelamatkan diri dari Alek. Itu nggak ada sans, sudah pasti bakal endgame Lim.
Kyrie.
Karena torrent moment
Kyrie.
ke arah belakang. Kyrie target utama dan Kyrie. Godlike from Nino. Kehilangan Kyrie menjadi sebuah pertanda, tidak ada damage pasti. Pada stack ke arah belakang, Lutfi menjadi gol utama. Hampir hilang di base-nya. Dengan adanya melayani target dan pakai Yasuke. Berhasil mendapat sasaran parinya Purify. Membuat Ali para poranda. Tapi baik time ini melakukan Skylar. Membuat Alter Ego nggak bisa melakukan endgame. Dan kalau Skylar tumbang, ini bisa menjadi bencana untuk Onic di game yang pertama. The one last man standing Keyboy. Alter Ego take the game 1 against the Sky King.
Keunggulan yang sangat nyata Alter Ego. Kali ini memimpin 1 poin. The Sky King terlihat sedikit kebingungan. Tabrakan tanpa henti, continuous divide. Alter Ego memimpin.
Wow, Nino tidak terbendung sama sekali. Bagaimana permainan Sora dan juga targeting dari Nino. Dan Silly berganti, pemain-pemain dari Alter Ego juga ini masuk dari fight-nya. Ini body system yang luar biasa juga dan menjaga agar Hijume bisa melepaskan damage-nya dengan maksimal.
Wow, itu dia. Dengan segala percobaan yang dilakukan oleh Onic ketika masuk mid game. Itu kayak gak berarti apapun.
Dan bahkan ingat, gak semua Sora itu about crowd control. Gak semua Sora itu tentang torrent. Tapi dari tadi malah justru thunder moment yang diberikan Nino menjadi penentu. Sans target utama, Purify Gaming yang menyelamatkan Sans dari semua, tapi gak menyelamatkan dari Nino. Petir bukan sebarang petir.
Gue gak kaget sih kalau untuk Nino. Karena pertama kali gue ngeliat Badang bikin Heptasis di XP, itu Nino. Yang dimana orang-orang pada bikinnya cooldown reduction, jadiin badan. Nino ada Heptasisnya, bahkan full damage.
Untuk Sora dia ya tadi ya.
Ya, Soranya ada Hunter.
Hunter sama Warrex tadi, senjata buat Sora. Dan ya di last moment sebenarnya Hijume sempat untuk tumbang. Tapi kalau kita lihat dengan jumlah pemain dari Alter Ego, ya tetap unggul untuk Alter Ego-nya tadi. Dan dengan sebuah Stormbind, Torrent yang diciptakan tadi sanggup untuk menangkap hero-hero dari Onic sendiri. Dan Onic gak bisa keluar, tidak berkutik untuk game yang pertama. Terlalu mengandalkan battle spell bisa dibilang. Karena setiap kali udah ke trigger Purify-nya itu Sansa udah mainnya sangat pasif. Mainnya sangat-sangat di belakang. Dan Black Dragon Form memang dibuka. Itu khusus untuk bisa meng-cancel kan pada airstrike. Lagi jalan ke sana, separuh HP pulang dia.
Gue suka combo tech charge XP electric quiet tadi sih.
Iya.
Itu gue ini bener-bener buka ulti aja di tengah-tengah. Karena kan dari tech charge sudah ada knock-up-nya.
Yap, udah gak perlu setup lagi kan 3 stack di atas kepala.
Iya.
Better
PC
answer.
has to stay.
But better answer. What
Okay,
if he
what?
still has the corrosive strike, but instead, yes, CC immunity on top of it?
When he does the second skill, he gets CC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty
Then he
sick.
might be an EXP. I don't know. I can see like Zephyr being like, I want to use that in EXP. You say CC immune,
I'm not mad at it actually.
right?
Usually I'd be more upset, but
Because it has a stun too.
yeah,
So, okay.
that's pretty darn good.
Okay, let's not give Moonton ideas, okay?
I mean, they came up with Sora, so at this point, nothing's off limits.
True. Well, Lunox as well as Sparsa has been banned out. And now Radiance.
No surprises there.
From
I don't
Asora
like-
to a Uranus.
I don't like that I was right, but hey, you know what? Hey, Celestial Beam. They both float kind of.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean? I don't know, because right now
Oh, this is Yango Galacticos combo, by the way. Baxia and Hellcurt. And they won pretty heavily. Damn, a lot of people really like Regida.
I mean, they're coming in, and it's like they just forgot. It's not like they weren't here earlier to say the exact same thing.
Hey, they just like her twice.
She's just that famous, man.
Twice. I
By
got
the way,
it.
fun fact, I know Brigida first before Momo.
Hey.
So I really have no idea when people's like, oh, she looks like Momo. Who's Momo? The only Momo I know is, see, I know Indo.
Oh god.
I know Indo.
You know Indo, dude. The Alice pick, I think, is a much better option here. At the very least, we have some kind of peel. The Moskov, as you called it out, LaFell, but now with Trinity builds that can actually scale, the Jushin might be a bit of a problem with the Sky Piercer. How do they round out this comp for AE?
Do you think that Keyboy asked for this Hellcurt because he's like,
Yeah.
I'd like too much as the Hilda?
I was supposed to say, like,
All right, sorry, you were supposed to
No,
say
no,
go,
no,
go,
no,
go, go. No, please.
No,
please.
I was supposed
no,
to
No,
think-
no. You.
okay. So maybe Keyboy wanted a bit of change in terms of the role. That was what I was supposed to say, not
I'm
what
so
you
sorry.
were saying.
I am so sorry.
No, you said something else. Don't worry. What else are they lacking here? Mid lane.
Kadena, Lily, this is so bad. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, somebody was gonna get shafted at the end of it, and it looks like it had to be the mid lane.
You know what's interesting, Gideon? When they pick up the Lilia, they don't even show the win rate. Usually only in rank do you see that no win rate show up. They even show Guinevere's win rate. Just to put it into perspective.
Is it that bad?
I like this, Des. We like to have fun.
Oh, we do like to have fun here. Counter index only minus 0.8. Interesting. All right. Oh wow, controllability. Way out of the blowing them out of the water from the side of Onic at the very least. Okay, the numbers are not too off for this one.
Yeah, it's really close. Although I might agree with LaFell, I don't do that good when it comes to numbers.
Nope. I barely do good with alphabets. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping into game number 2. Alter Ego is match point against Onic. Winning this one pushes them into the next stage of the knockouts. And Onic, if they lose, goes over to the lower bracket. Welcome to potentially another brawly fight.
Yep.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hopefully it takes a bit more time though, because we're looking at marksman. But never mind, because we see a Hellcurt in the draft. So you could possibly expect that early on there will be a lot of action. And fortunately for the
What skin is
Lilia,
that?
they have ways to reveal the Hellcurt constantly.
I mean, for now, like, especially since he's not level 2 yet, you're not really scared of him until he
Yeah.
gets those stingers, right? He's able to, transverse really, really quickly. He's focused mainly on helping out the lane, but as soon as he hits level 2, oh god, Lookby manages to get out just in time with the help of the flowing blood. But yeah, Hellcurt, once he's level 2, that's when he wants to fight.
Oh, there you go. He is already level 2. Oh my goodness, Yazuki.
Yeah, but Sans already losing his Purify. Kyrie trying to defend, focusing purely on Alex for now as they get back in with the stingers with the help of Keyboy. Decent damage, but nothing too out of the ordinary.
Yeah, great block there from Alec too. There wasn't any energy left as much for Yazuki, so fortunately they were able to go for the punish. Hey.
Okay, Honestly, this should be an Yep, pretty good. Pretty
Boy,
even.
though.
Yep. And
Ah.
the problem is that Arfi is not going to be able to get back into the lane as well. And now San's getting attacked. And that's first blood. Yasuke finds it. This is why people were banning out the Fannies in the first place.
We thought it was gonna come from the Hellcurt, but Yasuke is the first to draw first blood.
He's waiting, okay? And then boom! Okay.
Yep. Gets out of there. He's still, I mean, keep in mind that Keyboy is not running Petrify or Execute. He's running Flicker.
No, Nino already flickers out too. We'll get this level 4.
I feel like he didn't have to, but
Yeah, same, but just, I think it's safer, you know? As Yasuke now attacks the Keyboy, takes him out with one fell swoop as Alex now, wow, bludgeoning Sans underneath his tower. Manages to walk out of there somehow with the help of Hijime.
Yeah, I thought the stacks were gonna come in already for the Lantern players, but apparently Alec, I couldn't recall exactly, but it was a bit too fast there.
let me just say, if Onic loses, the one that will feel the brunt of it, probably Adi.
Yeah,
Probably Adi.
that's usually the case.
That's
right?
usually, that's the default.
It's very much, I mean, wait, hold on. Yasuke trying to get back into there as they stun up Kairi. Yasuke steals away the first neutral as Alex is the next to fall. Look, a little late to the fight, but manages to get in there with Throne of Ruin. And now it's just gunning Reno down. Keyboy might end up dying with the help of Yasuke's K-Balls. Gets pulled back just in time. That's another kill. Going over to both sides and as well as Loopdays as the fight continues. Hijime still trying his best. Black shoes as he keeps on devouring the front line of Onic.
And this is why we don't say nice things, Brigitte.
Yeah. I thought it would have been really good for Alter Ego despite the loss on Alec because they were again able to get the turtle. They were definitely trying to go for the disengage there after that, but Onic ID, really good decision to go for it.
Oh,
The timing of
Real,
that.
Real Me almost. You know what? I think Keyboy knew Real Me was coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, you know what? Sponsors are number 1. Gangs number 2.
He was trying to make a point there. Here's the real me, and now Arfi using the Blazing Door to clear up that wave as soon as possible to get an initial recall. As we see that the rest of Alter Ego not as no, Arfi did not get to recall in time as Keyboy cancels it out. But here comes the reinforcements.
Yeah, at least he's alive. And at least he's keeping himself alive because a lot of the pressure from Alter Ego now is focused on Sans in the mid lane. So Sans has to do a really great job at... Wait.
Spirit Destruction from Skylar.
Yeah, it actually hit.
I don't know if he stole the camp, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, like, is he going to go in? If he does, I think if the observer is like, I'm ready.
Oh.
There's fights all around. You
Yeah,
know
where
what?
do we... Where do we look? Okay.
I think
We look at the
now,
present.
Yeah, we just got to keep our eyes for it, right? Because Yasuke, this is not a winning fight for him. Like, he cannot kill Ludwig underneath the wave. And now we look on the bottom side. Like, Keyboy has been, as much as I want to say he wants to be proactive, it's been pretty hard. He's getting some good damage, but now, oh, here it comes! The Tsunami Slam right on top of him. Cutthroat with the Blazing Duet as well. AE respond back with a strong statement. Don't ruin Flicker onto 3, finds RP, and now Alex is going to be the next on the chopping block.
Whoa. Really great positioning and plays from Lutpi there. Also supplying a really decent amount of damage, but nonetheless, Alter Ego Esports will be able to take away another turtle. A switch in lanes for now. And the gold lead never gets too significant.
I gotta say, if this is a Muay Thai fight, it's between Yazuki as well as Lupi. Both having 4 kills, 1 assist for Lupi, 1 death for Yazuki. It's looking good. Keyboy so far hasn't really been impacting that much, you know? Oh, speaking of,
Vaporized. You blink, you miss it.
So it's like, even though it's not on a Hilda,
Yeah.
maybe it's just a Keyboy thing. Maybe they just really want to kill Keyboy.
I suppose, but I think it's a good idea to get rid of it, right? Because Keyboy can turn off the lights at any time. Purify from Skylar. Tsunami Slam wasted as Kyrie is trying to peel off for his gold later. San's finally getting in. Lantern Flare. Oh, pulling back Alex. He is going to be going down for sure.
No way out of that. There was 4 members of Onic ID ready. So we could potentially see the next once the timers for the turtle's about to spawn.
Oh no, he's gonna get pulled. Oh, manages to get out at the last stack.
Okay. Yep, because so far even the XP leaders, they're just trying to manage and cut the waves as much as they can. Lutpi does a lot more though. As you can see, he's up top, over there, might get punished.
This wave proxy and Lutpi, he doesn't mind. He can out-sustain it. I don't see the anti-heal coming in from anybody just yet. San's already completed a glowing wand, and finally, we do see some Blade of Heptases being built by Keyboy.
Yeah, especially because the minions were close by. There was no way they're going to be able to kill Luffy there. Yazuki just flying around, and Luffy just walking around.
He's just taking it.
And then Nino is also just hovering around.
Yeah, this feels like such a different alter ego
Yeah.
compared to... Because earlier you were looking at every single one of them, but now you expect the action to come from mostly 1 or 2 people at that. Maybe Arfi, but that's going to be a bit more later in this game. But so far, right now, we know where to expect the action to come from. But now...
Oh, they're trying to get right on top of Sands, and the cutthroat might just be good enough. Hijime is able to blast him out of the water. And now, with Doom and Gloom, Lutpi able to get onto the back line as Arfi with a blazing duet onto Keyboy's side, chasing him down till his death. Oh! Manages to get out with the help of Alec, who tops him up. Now Lutpi's done. It's good. The Tsunami Slam onto 1, but really doesn't matter. Wait, is Alex going to find a kill? Nope, he doesn't. Skylar takes him out. And finally, Arfi dies. That's a 2-for-3 trade in favor of Onic.
Bro, Luffy is just saying, bro, you want to see a 1v9 game? I'll show you a 1v9 game, man. Luffy is all over the map, getting kills. I protect, I attack, I not going to finish the last one. But yeah, he's just standing between all of them. It's like, what you got, bro?
Yeah, and he knows exactly when to come in. He decides to punish whatever alter ego does after the pickoffs from Yazuke. Yazuke got a really good kill onto Sans at that moment, but Lutpi with the AoE against alter ego, who tend to really group up together as well. It's only Yazuke who's usually away from the rest of the members. Everything works out perfectly for them, and Arfi, he's not having the best time escaping, even with the presence of a BMI and the potential protect from Alec. We're not able to see much from Hijime yet, even.
Yeah, they're all kind of struggling. I mean, Hijime, his role is particularly difficult because Luffy is able to kind of, you know, transverse long distances. Dark Knight Falls coming in from Keyboy.
Keyboy.
Hijime, you can see that both Arfi and Hijime are both a little nervous to walk up, but here comes Yasuke trying to attack the backline, getting on top of Sans, forcing him to ult out of the way as Luffy is peeling perfectly. Now, we do look on the bottom side, a split push has been initiated.
Yeah, but now we get to see a bit more macro.
Yeah.
It's not all team fights anymore that we're seeing happen in the map. Unfortunately, Onic ID already on a 2 KE gold lead. I feel like majority of it is also because of Lutpi. I don't know how you're gonna shut down Lutpi with the presence of... Well, you have a glowing one for Hijime already in that, but Lutpi is just such a difficult target to catch. He's not even on the Purify, but they don't get to dish out the right amount of damage just yet.
I would say Luffy's timing is great because every single time he goes in, there's usually multiple targets, so he's able to heal up quite well. And like you said, the damage profile is not really the best to deal with this Alice until we get a third item for Arfi. And at that point, I think Luffy just hopes that Keyboy can one-shot Arfi, because if he doesn't, yeah, Luffy is not going to be feeling so good.
No, he is not. But at the very least, he's able to out-sustain pretty much all the damage other than Hijime when he stacks up Gloom to its maximum size. In the meantime, though, you can see that Skylar extremely nervous to walk out into lane. At any moment, Yasuke could just show up.
Oh, Alec, does he find... Okay, Kyrie was there protecting Skylar, so he's gonna be okay. That's another thing. Both Sans and Skylar have the Purifies. Whoa.
Wow, what a fair hero.
Spear of Misery still caught up.
I swear, I feel like we're going to increase the projectile speed. There's too many moments where that happens, ends up getting you killed, or you just survive for no reason.
Honestly, Fanny gets away with a lot of things. Like some crowd controls, you feel like this should be able to deal with her. No, not really. She still flies away because the cable already registered. But hey, you know what they always say? It is
what it is.
There you go. There you go.
Is it what it is? Not what is it?
Wait, hold on. Loopy looking for an opportunity here. He's trying to control this mid lane as Alec has already been blasted down, forced to flicker away. Skylar, he hits this, he hits it, and now outplays it. He's in the back. Alec already dead, and Yasuke with the cutthroat on Skylar. He's able to push Yasuke away. He's still going. Skylar, what a play! The goal laner is back for Onic, and now he's right on top of the Lord as they find another kill.
That was sick.
That was hot.
That was amazing. That was Skylar. Was it a bird? Was it a blade? No, it was the Sphere of Destruction hitting onto the right target, dodging out the Blazing Duet, getting a kill. But again, Loopy, man, Loopy was able to find Arfi. I did not thought that this squad would have such a bad time going up against this Alice.
Yeah.
Loopy is me. I mean, like, it's him.
Loopy, I mean, Loopy's also he's also had such a great start. He's 603 on this Alice. He's very much ahead in terms of the gold and the items. So it's very much reasonable why Arfi couldn't really do the damage. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and he gets the stun as well onto Alec. Nicely played by Skylar and Kyrie. This is now turning into a do-or-die situation for Alter Ego as they have no control over the game state.
Yeah, at least the Fanny's there. Yasuke can deal with some of the waves. But then you'll have to rely so much on Hijum and Arfi. Loopy?
I mean, the BMI was put in an interesting position, but now Keyboy getting attacked by the cutthroat as well. As Keyboy tries to run, Yasuke takes him out, and Arfi, it's just a matter of time, but Loopy just seems unkillable. Hijime ends up taking his black shoes. He might just end up dying. Still so close, yet so far. And Skylar looking to push away his target, finds it. Arfi, this could be his moment. Same goal as for Alec. He's got the flicker hit Skylar. Tsunami slam countered by the Purify, but Skylar still goes down. And Alec now chases Kyrie as Arfi is back behind them. Loopy able to traverse godly distances.
And it's still going. Arfi dealing damage against Loopy. Loopy does not care. Loopy wants to 1v2, able to get away with the Ode. But I gotta say, Skylar, he was fooled once. We gotta see if he gets fooled again. That catch coming in from Alec, that was juicy. That enabled Alter Ego to get back control of the map.
Yeah, maybe it's not all about the Tsunami Slams anymore. Maybe at this point, the Tsunami Slam is just to force out some battle spells for Onic ID so long as Alter Ego can't get the right timings just yet. But it's more of the interruption that you can get from the tidal strikes or even the Tsunami Slams. If ever you just get to find an opening where Skylar goes in or finds himself a bit too deep in enemy territory, and that with Arfi already completing his Swift Trinity and also having a Wind of Nature might just get the job done. And it's not just that. Fortunately, they had a Lilia who could take care of the waves, so they could pay attention to actually fighting back if ever they wanted to. But this is where it's really gonna matter. This is still a 3.5k gold lead in the hands of Onic ID, but we have 20 seconds left before the next Lord.
But yeah, I'm honestly very impressed here coming in from Loopy, man. This is the most invincible vampire teacher I've ever seen.
Vampire what?
Is that a skin or is it?
It's skin. It's skin.
Got you.
Okay.
And not gonna lie, I've never met a vampire teacher, so that's not a large list. But still, it's definitely one of the most impressive vampire teachers I've ever seen.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. If Lutby ends up losing this game somehow, I think he has the right to be tilted. I think he gets the,
He will hold his team by the shoulders and ask, what were you guys doing?
And Lutby, he already finds the engagement. However, he's holding on to that throne, making sure that Yasuke gets pinned against the wall. It's good stuff, but nobody ends up dying for it. They know that Yasuke doesn't have his retribution any longer, though.
One good thing is he was able to trigger Sun's Clock of Destiny.
Oh, Tsunami Slam on towards Lutby's side, but he's unkillable. He's already powering through the damage, even through Hijime. They want it, and here comes Yasuke, jumping into the back line, pinned against the wall. Yasuke lives. and Skylar just must fight the rest of the team. Nearby, Retribution still available. Kyrie secures the Lord. Ludpi gives up his life for this neutral objective, and look at that top side.
Yep, Keyboy doing work. Even though he couldn't
Keyboy!
get any more, now he does get to join!
And he gets vaporized while doing it. Sans takes the trade. He might get a little bit more, but no. He sees Hijime,
Oh, Yasuke,
and now
Yasuke.
the cables. Yasuke takes Skylar out. Oh man, you think it's over, but now
Keyboy,
Keyboy
don't
is
think
looking
so.
to end it
Keyboy.
on the back way. Doesn't find it. Not enough attack speed.
Oh, there's a Lord marching down bottom. Alter Ego, Hijime is there. They'll be able to deal with it nonetheless, but they're working on Sans and Kyrie first.
They're trying hard, but I don't think they're gonna get it. Sans, he managed to survive. Kyrie able to peel him off.
Oh, there's a minion in the base. Oh my goodness, Onic ID, the amount of pressure. So this is what it feels like. There's macro, but you also have so much going on in terms of the fights, and it still feels the same. My mind is split up.
Yeah, it's like they altered their ego or something. It's crazy. And
It's like mixed personalities.
yeah. Oh, it's a pretty difficult situation to be in, because I think now Onic has finally hit that ceiling. Because at this point, as much as Ludpi is quote-unquote unkillable, when we look at this instant replay, I'm pretty sure the way the calls were very split.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're going to be looking at this instant replay. And all the while, Ludpi actually bought so much time. And it was a good thing that Kyrie was there, able to secure the Lord, while Yasuke has to run away. That's just the risk that you have to take as a Fanny. You're kind of good on kills, not the best when it comes to neutral objectives. So Alter Ego, at 70 minutes of the game, they basically got to figure out a way. How do they win the team fight so that they can actually end the game? Because if they don't get all those kills, it's going to be hard for them to contest the Lord. And as long as Ludpi survives, San survives, Skylar survives, I don't see a world where they can really end the game unless RP is all alone in the base.
Yeah, Malefic gun pickups too for both our marksmen. And I think also, before anything, Alter Ego have to be really mindful of the waves. Keyboy at this point might not be the first to show himself. He knows fully well that Alter Ego will be capable of bursting him down when it comes to it.
Oh wait, is that for real?
Wait.
A genius one on Ludpi.
Yeah, I was looking at it for a while. I'm not sure when exactly he got this. I'm pretty sure that he was focusing on the Radiant armor.
We were talking about how he can be tilted. I think this is it.
Oh, here we go. Once again, Nino gets pulled back into the middle of the fight as you see Yasuke just trying to
Doesn't get
secure his own buff. But the waves, they're already pushing in. Alter Ego don't have the tempo.
Yeah, that one base turret that got taken down bottom hurts Alter Ego so much, and their capabilities to prepare for a fight. Oh no, I missed Tamami Slam.
The idea was there, but against a Helker that also has a flicker, I don't think that was the correct call, because Helker is very fast. Like, if you put him in a sprinting competition, top 5.
Who is he against? Why is he fifth? Is Johnson one of them?
Yeah, Johnson is one of them.
Okay.
Fanny is there too.
They're all
Right,
good
right.
options. All very, very good
Ling.
options.
Ooh, they fight Keyboy!
I mean, he's trying to get out of there, but there's no way he's going to survive. Yasuke has been out for his head so many times without fail. However, this Lord is anybody's game. Yasuke, he's almost there. He's trying to get there. Kyrie so low. He tries. Yasuke secures the Lord. Hijime with the black shoes already goes back, and now they finally have a team-winning fight. This is the turnover.
If anyone can get a king crab, it's Yasuke, man. 10-2-2, and even got the Lord against a Boxia.
And they're gonna make sure that the Lord will have an easier time at marching towards the base. That's multiple turrets slowly getting taken down by Alter Ego. Skylar was making sure that Lord got bursted down immediately, as fast as they can, before Yasuke could even make it. But
I have to say, I thought it would have been a little bit faster, admittedly, but it just wasn't enough. And you can see that Kyrie was there for so long. The changes to the lore, old changes, by the way, doing max HP, it's just melting them down. And finally, completing time.
Onic.
Oh, Tsunami Slime, it's good. They need to focus down on this one target. Throne of Ruin already comes up. No more damage reduction as Alec forced the flicker away. Blazing Duet as well. Oh, God. Yasuke, he gets pushed back, but doesn't get the initial stun. Nino has peeled, and now Hijime, why did you use the black shoes? Loses him more brutality. RP wins of nature. Skylar pushes it back. And that is going to be one hell of a base defense.
Yep.
And again, this is why I say Alter Ego needs to get a team fight win, because this is a very difficult comp for you to push with your comp.
Yeah.
Like, I would say if RP had a better time, I think it's okay, but let's just call a donut, right?
Yeah.
RP's not having a good time here on the Claude.
Yeah. Could have been worse though. At least Yazuke was able to find the kill on Keyboy. Although Keyboy did take out Alec. It was somewhat expected to happen since Alec was indeed going to be the sacrifice at that moment. He did go in for the setup, didn't have enough damage to deal with Lutfi just yet, was able to just use the ode to escape. But now everything turned, in LaFel's words, 1080. Onic ID are the ones to take down a base turret away from Alter Ego, even despite that lord that Yazuke was able to steal from them.
At this point, it really is on that micro, because it's very clear right now what we're seeing is Lupi and friends and Yazuki and friends, right? Like, who has the better trade will ultimately win the game. If Lupi is able to lock down Arfi, honestly, Arfi alone is enough, and then let Skylar do whatever Moskov is supposed to do, then you're looking good. But if Yasuke, man, finds those clear assassinations on Sans, on Skylar, then that's going to be their window. Then Arfi will have a better time dealing damage.
I don't know. I feel like right now, despite everything that has happened, like somebody who could potentially save this game is Keyboy. Like, he has enough damage to one-shot Arfi. Like, your Purify ain't gonna save you from a silence. And now, Saad's forced to ult early on. Cyclone Eye to a different direction, though. This is not looking good because Alter Ego not only have the tempo on their sides and they have waves in their favor. They just need to rush it down now. If not, they have to go reset.
Yeah, pay attention to where Keyboy potentially could be though. They probably have a good idea of where he is.
Personally for me, I feel like Onic ID should try to get that top inhibitor. Then they really make Alter Ego sweat.
You know, Keyboy heard
Yep.
exactly what you were saying, and he's already cracked it, and now they've got super minions working in their favor as well. As Kyrie's getting honestly getting chunked down. Tsunami Slide gets purified. Skylar in trouble, dies through the damage. Hijime cuts down the member of Onic ID. Max stacked. It's Gloom and doom for Onic.
Right now, Alter Ego, they're just charging forward. Lupi trying to clear the waves, but there's really not much he can do.
Yeah.
It's Sans and Lupi against Alter Ego.
All 5 members of Alter Ego now taking down the last base turret of Onic ID. Might they not even consider the Lord anymore? They're just standing in front of the base.
They
Look
don't
at
need
Hijime.
to. Black Shoes already utilized, and Lutfi, he just needs to absorb the waves. It's too late, it's too close, and the Blazing Duet seals the deal. You have Alter Ego taking their revenge against the Indonesian champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alter Ego, something is up with their M7 World Championship run. Even against Onic Indonesia, they still have not dropped a single game.
Man, something is up with all our Grand Finals rematches today. They're getting their revenge against one another. And what a way to seal the series.
Hey, you know what? If you're sure, our title is Let the World See Us, but at this point, players get your revenge,
Players get your revenge.
right? You set up the entire year of your rivalries.
Yeah.
Here on the world stage is where you can get that sweet, sweet, sour, bitter, all the taste of the spectrum kind of revenge onto your opponents. And we had doubts for Onic ID. Now they're going up against Team Liquid. I gotta say, their next fight, it's now or never.
With that being said, though, at least AE makes history here today.
Yep.
This is the day where they realize we are a world-class team.
And just look at the Alter Champs. Look at how happy they are. jumping behind us. It's very similar to their first game draft that was all jumpy.
Yeah, it's kind of like they were hit by Guinevere.
Yeah, it looks like they were hit by Guinevere and then Grok with a tech charge and all that. But props to Onic still for doing what they could. I agree, Lutpi could be or deserves or can be Hilton at this point. But
Dude, he deserved the MVP, man. Like,
Same goes to Skylar. Both of them played really well until the very end.
they're both trying to cheer each other. It's like, hey, this is not us, right? At least it's not us.
Guess who's not getting a pay cut?
They just slowly turn to the side and look at, hey, key boy. Hey, Kyrie. Hey, son.
what did Gideon say about historically not a good record between the Baksha and very dangerous games?
If I was Kyrie's lawyer, I would put a fine print. I will never use the Baxia.
To be fair, at least he didn't die in that one spot. So maybe there's a little bit of evolution. But at the end of it all, you have to be impressed with what AE has continued to show back to back to back.
Oh my goodness. Everyone, every single one of them.
They are absolutely amazing, and I'm really looking forward to this MS7. But for now, we gotta go over to the stage with Bude Eterna and the rest of Alter Ego.
Alter champs, rejoice for Alter Ego! Wow, what an intense match, boys. 2-0 against Onic. Again, this has got to be one of the biggest upsets we've seen, especially taking a look into the grand finals. Last time around, it was Onic that was able to win, but this time, you guys were able to secure this victory. Now, Alec, I'm not going to skip you this time, all right? Alter champs, Alec, I'm interviewing Alec, all right? Alec, we want to know, as a first-time M-Series debutant, how important was this win for you? Apa rasanya? Kamu kan pertama kali di M-Series nih.
Iya.
Terus akhirnya bisa menang nih lawan Onic, walaupun kalian bisa kalah sama Onic di grand final kemarin. Apa sekarang rasanya buat kamu?
Sekarang bedanya alter ego yang berbeda aja sih.
Okay, it's a different alter ego. How different is alter ego? Apa bedanya?
Mungkin dari segi apa ya, makronya mungkin kita lebih jalan dari grand final kemarin ya.
Okay. Alec mentioned that their macro is working a little bit better compared to the grand finals when they last met Onic. Jadi udah nggak hoki aja?
Hoki juga.
Hoki juga, they're also lucky.
50-50.
50-50, so better macro 50%, better luck 50% as well. Nino, gimana rasanya Nino? How does it feel Nino?
Gimana rasanya ya? Senang banget sih, soalnya tuh bisa dibilang Onic susah banget dikalahinnya. Jujur ya, semenjak waktu Kyrie masuk tuh susah banget.
I see.
Tapi alhamdulillah ya masih bisa menang-menang akhir-akhir ini.
He says he's really grateful because Onic is such a tough opponent, especially since Kyrie came into the lineup for Onic. He's felt as a veteran player that Onic has become really, really tough. So, kenapa hari ini bisa